An epidemic of zombie virus has spread across the vast territory in China. Efforts to contain it have proven to be ineffective, and panic has gripped the nation. UN troops have suffered heavy losses due to the absence of stable front line. New outbreaks of disease were constantly emerging in the rear at a high speed, creating a threat of encirclement. The surviving units are gradually retreating towards the coast. The Chinese army troops holding the city of Shandai suffered a defeat and joined the ranks of zombies, heading towards the city of Changsha. 10 million people were in danger. Hospitals in many major cities, where people were trying to get help, became a new source of disease spread. Once communication with support points was lost, they were bombarded with massive artillery strikes. The inability to control the panicked population has forced the government to resort to a total cleanup in the following regions of China: Hubei and Henan. According to some reports, over 80 million people in these areas have joined the ranks of zombies. These territories were recognized as irretrievably lost, and the military began to eradicate any biological species for 100% isolation of the virus. The armored vehicles are forming defensive formations, not letting anyone out of the strike zone, while aviation and artillery are delivering heavy blows. This helped to break and halt the hordes of the zombies that were actively advancing into densely populated areas, but it did not stop the spread of the virus. The armored vehicles continued to slowly advance forward, clearing territories and killing anyone they encountered along the way: zombies, soldiers, and even civilians.
Job's elite troops landed in the city of Amiens to carry out sabotage in the rear of the zombies. The German army annexed the Maginot Line and deployed guns in the direction of France to guard its border. Thus, it was possible to organize a solid line of defense from Switzerland to Luxembourg. Belgium, under the command of Luxembourg, with the support of the Netherlands and Germany, conducted an active offensive to drive the zombies away from nature reserves and dense forests, thereby preventing the growth of the zombie horde. In Italy, the message from the quarantine zone has stopped. French border guards began to notice small groups of zombies in the buffer zone. Austria also reports zombies near its borders. From that moment on, the north of Italy is considered lost. Due to supply problems and the risk of being surrounded, the troops on the Arno River are forced to surrender their positions and retreat to the fortress of San Marino. San Marino and Rome, with the support of the Vatican, are still on the defensive, but for how long? In Europe, Poland has become a new hotbed of infection. There are reports of zombie attacks everywhere in the city of Gdansk. The local government could not take action quickly, and all 750,000 people living there joined the ranks of zombies. Gdynia became the next fallen city. In the west, the forest area has turned into a pasture for growing eggs and creating a new horde of zombies. Heavy weapons were sent from NATO military bases to deter and eliminate the threat. At the request of Poland, the Russian Baltic Fleet began a massive artillery bombardment of coastal cities, which to some extent helped to contain the infected.